Hello, hello, good people. I don't know if anybody will show up or not. I'm normally not live tonight, but I'm hanging out by the fire pit. If anybody peeks in, we'll chill out. If not, I'll just sit here and enjoy this fire myself, stay live, eventually make it into a little ASMR. But I'm going to enjoy it. We'll go ahead and play the intro just in case. Hey, what's going on, good people? I'm going to do a rare thing because y'all know me. I usually like to have my face up on the camera, but I'm going to chill out by the fire pit tonight. I didn't even think I'd get that many people in real quick. Natural State, have a good night. Thanks for peeking in real quick with the, saying hey. I appreciate that, brother. Full Country, thank you, Pooch. Appreciate you. Emily, Big Slim, what's going on? Thank you, Emily. 20 years. Been a while. What's up, Big Slim? What's up, Deadpool? Aaron. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. I can't believe there's 12 amazing people in the house already. There was no notice. I just went, I did say I might go live, but I'm saying usually if you don't set your live for a half hour ahead of time, nobody gets a notice. So appreciate y'all hopping in so quick. What's up, Team Diamond? I appreciate that shirt and stickers and keychain and all that. They will be put to good use. I'm gonna make sure I have you a moderator tomorrow if I haven't done that already, by the way. It's been boring tonight. Thanks, bud. And I will drop the link too if anybody wants to come up and shoot the shit. But yeah, this is a rare thing. Whoops. What the heck? Nah, that ain't it. Sorry, I have to copy the link. I had my what do you call it? My description copied. Almost pasted my description. That wouldn't have fit. Let's see here, post comment, drop the link just in case anybody wants to hop up and shoot the shit. But yeah, it's a rare thing for me. Normally, I like to be out there in the center of the camera. I'm just gonna do the fire pit. I'm gonna let the fire pit be me tonight. Send me an email if you can. I don't see your about. Oh yeah, it's in the about page, but I'll get with you, man. I definitely would like a pooch sticker up there. Matter of fact, here, let me just do this real quick. Let's see, more post comment. I have my Nightbot triggered to where you can get all my information. You can even get my address. So I'll do address first, just because. My address should pop up in a minute from Nightbot. If I spelled it right. What's up, MB? MB Heritage Farm stopping in. Wow, 16 amazing people. I just set this thing up like 5 minutes ago. I can't believe it. Love y'all. Thanks so much. Even if you can't hang out tonight, I appreciate you at least stopping in. Why's my Nightbot not dropping my address? Hey, Sandy Toes, what's going on? Got the old fire pit going on out there. Got the old beer in hand, which you can't see because the fire is behind it. Just had that nice, wonderful dinner with my lady. Got my belly full. We've had a long weekend. She was tired. She works 12 hours tomorrow. I got a lot to do tomorrow, so I told her, I was like, well, if you're going to head out, I'm going to go chill out for a little bit and then maybe head in the backyard and start up a fire pit. She said, have at it. I went over there and listened to All Around Sarah for a little while and got my heart filled. So I got a full belly and a full heart. Got friends already popping in here. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Not much, man. Just chilling, man. I figure I'll start out, pop up with the first live of November. It is, everyone, except for the wood's a little bit wet. So it took me a little while to get it going. I'm gonna go ahead and throw another log on there in a minute. Even though it's already going pretty good. I like to get a good solid start to where it'll charcoal and amber up to keep it hot. I'll see what you did there, Deadpool. Camel toe. Well, I guess if she lays down on the beach, she's gonna have a sandy camel toe. What's up, Dragon the Gamer? Welcome in, brother. I'm gonna go get one more little piece out there at least. I got these starter pieces left over from the cabin. Most of my big old stumps out here are wet, but if I can get this thing going good enough, I can probably get a nice chunk on there. What's going on, Emily? Johnny Small Pepper? Oh, I think I might have missed a piece on my bottom stack because that thing seems to be teetering when I just put that on there. Let's see here. I got somebody in the basement already. It's Cuddles McMuffin. What's going on, brother? Well, I don't hear him. I might have to watch and make a quick exit on him. Hey, Aileen, what's going on? Mega love shout out to you as well. Is your microphone on, Johnny? Unique Creation Fashion. Hello, hello. I'm doing well. I'm just wondering if Johnny is because I can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
I can hear some. Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay. You know, I'm testing out some new technology. You know how I am with, technology. Right. So, yeah. How's everything going? It looks like you're having a good time still. Are you at home, or I think you're at home, right?
Yeah, I'm at home now. This is my backyard. Went ahead and lit up the fire pit. Awesome. Which, by the way, I have some plans to build this thing up. I'm going to turn this into a fire pit / grill. I'm going to build it up about 3 more levels, and I'm going to put some rebar through there to where when I decide I want to grill out on it, I can use it for a grill too.
Perfect. And if you
I'll probably make a little video about that, of course.
Yeah. Well, you can do so many things right now because there's so many supplies. there's so many things available online, like grills that you can rotate in and everything. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, hell, I still have a grill that I bought about 9 years ago. It's all burnt to hell and rusted out, but it still works because here's the thing about a lot of those grills you buy. The grill itself, like where you put your meat, is very, very sturdy. It's going to last a lifetime. You'll pass away before that grill goes out, usually, as far as those big bar grills. But the
Right.
actual outside of the grill will burn up and rust away. It's kind of crazy. As far as the cheap grills.
Can I share something about the expensive grills?
Feel free.
Well, I'm on my third Weber. I bought two Webers. I bought a $299, a $399, and I'm on a $799 Weber. Now, I want to tell you, the first two Webers, someone said, "How do you like it?" I said, "If I could find a hill, I would roll the son of a bitch down the hill." And they never stopped. They were terrible grills. The controls didn't work right. And so I finally got a good one. And it's a different grill. It's a better grill. But there's so much out there anymore. You have to be, you know what the best grill I've ever owned was? It was a Home Depot $99 gas grill. I used it for 5 years.
All right, full blown country. I will check that out in the morning then. Thank you, sir. Grills and food and just pretty much damn near everything, including the fishing stuff. You don't have to spend that high quality, money to get a decent product that's going to work for you. You don't have to. You can if you can afford it, go for it and whatever. Sometimes it'll work, but I'd say really check out the product reviews and get opinions from people that have owned it and things like that to get the best feel of, should I really come that far out of pocket for that item if it's a big dollar item.
And how many
times?
Corner
Clubhouse.
Hey, Corner Clubhouse. Sweet. Hey, how you doing? Full Blown Country. Welcome. HMB Heritage. It's a new account to me. Sandy Toes. Ailing, how you doing? Air Run. Hey, Mike, I'm a flashy guy. so I always make a mistake.
I can tell by the suit.
Yeah, I'm flashy and I'm sharp. That's what I call myself. Now, but I always think that if you buy the best, you get that. And how many things have we all bought that lived up to the expectation when we bought them?
Honestly, through my experience, not many.
Yep, that's my whole point. I bought
some stuff and it fell apart 3 days later, and I'm like, wait a minute, that was supposed to be top of the line, and it fell apart 3 days later.
Yeah,
I'll give you an example as far as fishing equipment goes. Everybody's talking about these Chaos 60s or whatever. I got the 60. A lot of people talk about the 50, but I went bigger. I got the 60. So I got this Chaos 60 XS right-handed bait casting reel. I have not fished enough this year to break that reel, but it broke. Something was wrong with it, so I took it apart, and I realized there's plastic parts in there. Wow. I haven't even used it that much, and it fell apart. Now it's not high end. It ain't way up there price wise, but it's supposedly a nice reel, and yeah, it was over $60. So to me, as a broke man, that was me spending a little extra money to get that reel, and it broke fairly quick. And when I took it apart and saw that broken plastic, I was surprised. I'm like, oh, now I get it. It was plastic.
What the problem is with a lot of, I don't know about reels because I was brought up on Garcia, which turned into Abu Garcia.
Yeah.
Which I think the old Garcias are flawless reels. I use the spin caster, right, with the baler, and I love those poles. Everyone's like, oh, don't use that. Well, I love them. I love those poles. My point is that everything I've seen with a lot of these reels, you never can tell what's inside. They don't show you what's inside. If it's plastic, do you think that's going to last in a reel? I don't think so.
Heck no, especially if you're fishing for big fish. What's up, Chambees? That's a new name to me. Thanks for coming in.
Carmel. Wendy.
Brandon. Carmel. What's up? Wendy, that's because I wasn't technically planning on going live. So I didn't give at least a half-hour notice. So there's no notification hardly. Unless you happen to see one that says, hey, Mike's Fish Home is live. But I didn't do it like I normally do and set it up during the morning. Because I'm normally not live tonight, but I wanted to come out here, hang out by the fire, see if anybody show up. I was shocked as heck to see so many people show up so quickly without a notification.
They have fun here. That's how come, Mike. By the way, if I have to take off and you see me suddenly disappear, I can't control that. So understand it's not personal if I have to suddenly disappear. But my
that's all right, brother.
Yeah, one of the things that I don't understand is how you can have so many fishing poles, right? Because I think Jody was talking about I don't know if it was a Zebco pole or a pole that she uses for catfishing. It's like a $35 pole. She's used them for years and they're great. And then you have the Uncle Lou poles. And there's such a variety of poles. Is there a difference between the $35 pole and the $110 pole? There's got to be one with tactile, right? Is there one with tactile? I mean, what?
I'll tell you, in my opinion, the only difference is if you can treat yourself to that nicer pole. I have brought in 50-pound fish on Walmart specials. So it technically does not matter. But when you hold that rod in your hand, like me, when I got the Uncle Lou rod, because I had came into some money, I went ahead and said, I'm going to buy one of those. It came in the mail, and I pulled that thing out, and it's just beautiful. And I felt the difference from holding a normal pole and the balance and just the feel of it. And I was like, you know what? Right now, I can actually do this. Bam. The very next day, I ordered another one. Just because I could treat myself. Do you need them? No. But if you can treat yourself to something like that, I do recommend it because it makes you feel good having it too. Yeah. If you can treat yourself to anything, I don't care if you're talking about a big ass 2-pound ribeye steak, or if you're talking about getting some lobster, or if you're talking about getting an awesome fishing pole. It doesn't matter. Occasionally, you must treat yourself when you can. It will uplift you. You will be happy because you work hard. And so if you can treat yourself, no matter what it is in life that you feel is a treat to you, do it. Do you have to? No. I can use a Zebco or any other Walmart special and do the same thing I can do if I'm using a $500 rod and reel. It doesn't matter.
Right.
In my opinion.
And is the weight difference between the Uncle Lou and the other pole, is it pretty substantial?
They do just have a different balance. That's what I was talking about when I said the balance of that rod. When you hold it at a certain, you lay it out in your hand, you're like holding it, you feel this different balance. But I'm just saying, it's not needed, but it feels better. It definitely, it looks pretty. You feel nice having it out there, especially if you're supporting somebody local that another YouTuber. That's why I'll never buy any more sinkers unless I get them off of Brad, because I'm supporting Brad, a local United States guy that's making his own product, and he offers it at a good price, and they are a very good product. So
I like Brad anyway.
But I'm gonna tell you, those rods, they definitely feel great in my hand. I was I love them. The casting, the weight, the flexibility, but yet the backbone, they're awesome. What's up, Big Skip?
Hey, Big Skip. Hey, Avid, that's kind of harsh, man. I have feelings. And, did you read Avid's comment?
Flying by.
Whoops. They're coming after you, Mike. Yeah, that's right. You know,
He wants me to
because
turn a jalapeno into a chipotle.
you know, every time Avid comes in, it's always throwing me into the fire or the wolves or something like that. Anyway, but
Right.
it's all good. Full blown country. I just was on your
Hey,
channel
Robert.
today. It's just on your country, your feed today. AR, welcome. You know,
Yeah,
so go
Robert
ahead.
said he grew up on the Zepcos.
Now, have
Hey,
you ever
RR, what's going on, brother?
have you ever used titanium weights?
No.
That's the new thing, apparently.
I have a titanium rod through my leg when I snapped my femur in half, but I
Do
haven't
they
had
ever
a
take it out?
titanium weights.
Do they ever take it out? Do they ever take it out?
Oh, no, that's permanent. I snapped my
Yeah,
femur in
okay.
half. I have a rod completely. It's pinned to my hip. It's pinned at my knee. And then I also shattered my ankle, so I have a metal plate and stuff down there, some screws and a metal plate holding my left ankle together.
Yeah, there's some of that stuff's pretty substantial. I can tell you that on the
Yep.
side. But I think one of the things, your femur is such a major articulating force. I mean, it holds your knee joint. The forces on your knee joint are immense, right? And then you break your femur. Oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah, that has to be totally stable.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it snapped in half and then it blew a big old chunk out the side. I remember when I was going through the therapy, the rod was not taking at first, like the bone wasn't wanting to take to the rod, and they told me that if they had to do surgery again, they'd have to re-break my leg and put a different rod in there. But then they said there's a huge risk of amputation if it gets infected. And I said, well, hell, what do I need to do? Well, they said quit smoking, so I quit smoking for a
of
long time.
course,
They
right?
they gave me some like 50,000 milligram caffeine pills or some crap like that. Oh man, my fire
Yep.
just fell over. I told you it would. But yeah, so they gave me like a 5,000 unit or something like that, or I mean 50,000 unit calcium pills. Told me to drink some milk and all that crap. So I did. I quit smoking, took the pills, drank the milk, all that crap, and it eventually took. When they took another X-ray, they're like, "All right, your bone is starting to grow around the rod, so you're good." I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some more wood on that fire.
Keep on going. I'll go through the chat here. Let me see. Uh, Big Skip said he's used tungsten weights. Big Skip, what was the difference? Is it just the size of the weight per weight? Because my understanding is they're much more streamlined, they're smaller, different profile when you pull stuff through the water. That was my understanding. I knew a guy who had a bass boat. He had, I think he had 40 rods in his boat. He had a rod, 2 or 3 rods for every single thing that he was going to do. He did competitions. It was very serious stuff. Anyway, he had tungsten weights, and maybe that's what it was, tungsten weights. What was the difference to you? And by the way, while you're doing that air run, I think it's we don't need to encourage Abbott about throwing peppers in the fire. We just don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. MB Heritage Farms. That's great. Yeah, Mike's burning down the house there, guys. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone's had a good day. This is Cuddles McMuffin, and I want to appreciate you guys being here. And hey, Carl, how you doing? Chilling, Indiana. Welcome. You know, I'll tell you. I don't know about everyone else. The weather is perfect. I don't know. I don't think anyone's getting a lot of rain or storms. But where I am, I'm usually on the top of a mountain, right off the ocean, in Southern California, right by Mexico, and the weather is beautiful. It's roughly 75 to 80 degrees. There's a slight wind coming out of the west, and we're starting to get cooler weather. I don't know what the weather is like everywhere else. I haven't really checked. Wendy, hey, welcome. Carl, it's always good seeing you. Yeah, working in the sweatshop late tonight. Well, that's right. That's right, full blown country. Hey, MB, welcome. Welcome. Good
What's
people in
up,
here tonight,
Biscuit?
guys.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yo, the,
I highly recommend nobody try what I just tried. If
Hey,
y'all
Big
saw me,
Skip.
I don't know if I was on camera or not, but I was out there in the middle of the fire pit picking the wood up with my hands and throwing it back on the fire. Don't do
yeah,
that at home, children.
the big,
Mike's just get. Go ahead. Go ahead.
the main difference I noticed was like a 3/4 tungsten uh, Carolina weight
Hmm.
is just a little bit bigger than a 3/4 ounce lead weight. It's
So, what's the benefit?
it's not lead.
Okay. All right. Is there a huge price difference? I think there would be, right?
There's a little bit more, but it's cheaper than say a steel weight.
Okay. All right. So, it makes a little bit of sense. There's some logic behind it. I,
It's
I
it's
didn't.
it's basically an environmental thing.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes total sense then. I didn't even think
Yeah,
about
because
that
lead's
because,
bad for the water.
yeah. Yeah. And, one of the things that I go and watch a lot of metal detectorists that go under, they're now walking through waters and rivers. The amount of lead they're pulling out on fishing weights
Yep.
is out of control. I mean, it's like they're pulling literally piles of this stuff out. So what you said just made sense. It just pinged my radar. That's really awesome. Thank you.
Just just like when duck hunters and bird hunters switched over from lead shot to steel shot. This is just the fishing version.
Well, from what I've seen, there's a reason for it.
Right.
And one of the things it's terrifying, guys. I watch people comb the beaches, underwater, right? They're going underwater with these detectors. The amount of hooks
Yep.
and it's unbelievable. So you should wear shoes when you're in the water, guys. I'm just
Yeah,
telling you.
definitely.
I want to I want to say Robert Moore, thank you. North Texas 70s, that's great. At 50s at night, it doesn't get any better than that. Hey, Jax Vibes, how you doing, bud? Thanks for sharing me out the other day. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jax is awesome.
I'm in
Yeah.
North Alabama and we're doing the 70s and 50s deals now too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 51 degrees here right now. Feeling pretty good.
I
Hey,
would
Isn't
Twisted.
it?
Is that the emergency room? Is that the emergency room? Going
It's
through the thing?
59 here right now.
In that perfect sleeping weather, you can open the windows, you can sleep like a corpse.
Oh yeah. I like to run around
Yeah,
55.
Saturday night in Taylorville, we slept outside next to the fire for a little while. Woke up and said, "All right, let's go in the house." Well, the cabin. We were at the cabin, so but we ended up just chilling out there and falling asleep by the fire pit.
I like it around 55, 56, no bugs.
And there's a huge when it drops down, that's the one big thing, especially down south. Oh my
Yep.
God, some of that stuff that flies around at night could almost carry you off.
Oh yeah.
Was it really buggy this summer?
Oh God, yes.
Why? Because a lot of rain, or is it
No,
just?
because we've had several very mild winters,
Mhm.
and it's the winters that help kill off a lot of the bugs. So the mild,
Oh.
when you have a real mild winter, then the following spring it is unbearable.
I heard we're going to have a
Pooch and
terrible
Twisted are
winter.
both in Texas.
Oops, sorry.
I said
I
Pooch,
heard.
which is full blown country, and Twisted Art Lady, both is in Texas too.
Welcome. Yeah, I heard we're supposed to have a really tough winter this year.
Yeah, my uh, first wife's mother was an old Cherokee Indian woman, and she taught me a lot of stuff to look for. And one of her main things was she'd go out in the fall and just walk around the yard and finding caterpillars, because the darker the hairs on the caterpillars, they say the colder the winter is going to be. And that's one of those is it true, isn't it true kind of deals. But in my experience over the last 20 years, it's pretty much spot on.
Yeah. The Farmer's Almanac has always been pretty accurate, right?
More so than your average meteorologist.
Exactly right. And if you ever want to, right. I mean, he's right. He's absolutely right. It's a coin flip. It's a coin flip.
If you gave me $1 and told me to bet it on which one I thought it was going to be best, I would put it on the Farmer's Almanac over any meteorologist.
I agree with that.
Hey,
and you know what? What you look for is a record, right? And people have relied on it for a long time.
Right.
Don't you ever wonder why they come up with this versus I've never looked at it and looked at the logic behind how they calculate it. I really should do that because I do believe it too.
Right.
So are you guys at the end of your?
On looking out my window more than I rely on looking out my window more than I rely on them meteorologist people. I ain't never saw somebody have a job that they get paid for that they can be wrong 80% of the time. They'll tell you it's going to be a beautiful sunny afternoon with 0% chance of rain, and like a tornado will come through.
the best gauge, the best meteorologist is a Pomeranian. He's got that long flowing hair. You send him outside to pee. If he comes back wet, it's raining. If he comes back, if he comes back and the hair's all knotted up, the wind's blowing real hard.
What you said.
I like that.
What you said is so true. I remember I was in Chicago. I was in a hotel, and I was listening to this #1 radio station. I think it was WLUP, telling us how beautiful it was outside, and it's pouring. It's absolutely downpouring, and they're telling us that clear. I'm thinking, where are you? Are you broadcasting from Tasmania, or what's going on here? Anyway,
well, one thing about radio forecasts, if you listen to them throughout the day, the meteorologist will give the forecast in the morning, and the radio station will record it, and they play it over and over and over. It's not a live forecast every time you hear it. It's a recording of that morning's forecast.
And I think they've changed the format of the radio stations now, right? Where they have like 8 radio stations in one broadcasting area.
They can,
Yeah, and what I've seen is they use the same service over and over and over again. They go from station to station to station to station, and that makes sense what you said. It's a recording.
Well, a lot of our locals, like we have a few local stations, and of course we have our three local TV networks: ABC, NBC, and CBS, like everybody does. And each TV station will align itself with a radio station, basically on the TV station's demographic. If, like, we have one channel down here, channel 19, it's a CBS, and it's more aligned with the rural residents. So naturally, you hear them on the country station. And then the TV station that the most people watch, which is channel 48, which is NBC, is aligned with the biggest radio station down here, WZYP, so on and so forth.
Yep.
And a lot of the smaller stations will align themselves with a TV station that fits their demographic.
What's up, John Wiggs?
Hey, Wiggs.
What's up, Wiggs?
Trouble's in the house. Yeah, you got some good people in here, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Again,
Robert Moore, I haven't seen you before.
Good, Pooch.
Were you thinking about having it at full blown? My fishing partner just had a meet and greet at Wheeler State Lodge a couple weekends ago. Unfortunately, I had to work, so I couldn't attend. But we went to the big one in Chattanooga this year. Met a lot of great people. Everybody had a blast.
That's happening more and more.
Time. So far, I've only been to meet a couple people, but they weren't like big meet and greets. I bet that'd be a blast.
Oh, it's awesome, man.
I've met quite a few people though so far, considering I can't travel that well. I met Avid first. I met retired Rick in person because he lives in my town. I went and met 217 Rebel Outdoors and his buddy. Then I met Missouri Outlaw Randy when he was driving through on his way to get ready to haul off to Texas. He drove down here and met me real quick in his semi. So I met at least a few.
Daryl.
That was a good video, Mike.
Daryl from Trophy Seekers Outdoors and a couple other people put on the one in Chattanooga. And we met a lot of people there. Big Mike was there.
Oh yeah.
Hogleg was there. Who else was? There were so many I can't even remember who all was there. But it was I don't know. It was I've met a lot of them prior to that at CatCon Louisville this year. That was a blast. I can't wait till next year.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get to actually start traveling more.
Mike, I can't.
I'd love to come down there. What's that?
No, I was just gonna say, I think it's going to become more and more popular to do as people are really expanding what their channels do, and the live chats I think allows you to meet up with people and get to know them a little bit better than just a video, right? So.
Oh, absolutely. People can say whatever they say on a video, but it's trolls you'll spot right away. But other people, you can be like, oh yeah, they seem pretty cool. But when you go live a lot, you truly get to know people and can get a better sense of who they are and stuff like that. What's up, Fishing Time? Let's go.
Hey, bud. Welcome, Fishing Time.
I can't even believe that. Like, I knew I started my Friday free-for-all and my Monday focus thing a while back, but today I just happened to scroll through with this new format. I was like, all right, let me check out this new layout. I don't like it, by the way, but so I checked it out and I scrolled back and was looking at some stuff and I'm like, man, I've been doing the Friday free-for-all and the Monday focus, which turned to Or Mayhem later, but I've been doing those for almost 10 months now. I can't believe that.
You must have 1
I've only
trillion.
been here for like 16 months, so I guess I started it about 6 months in.
You must have 1 trillion watch hours.
I had 17 watch hours or 17,000 watch hours before I got monetized.
That's funny stuff right there. I wonder if you're going to get monetized. That's awesome. But
Right?
you're on regularly, so that makes
Is
total
that
sense.
you, Mr. Duggar? I don't see an icon.
I hear you, Aaron. Tennessee's beautiful.
There he is. All right. What's up, Duggar? For some reason, it showed just a blank screen at first.
Hey, Mr.
Tugs.
Duggar. Not
There
in
you
that
go.
mood.
Or as he would
English.
say, "Como está, buddy?"
Come on, everybody. What's going on in here? We roasted marshmallows.
Hey, Ray Baby Metalhead, what's up?
Hey, Metalhead.
So how you been doing, Mr. Duggar?
Mr. Big Skip. Miguel.
How have you been doing?
Oh, dude, I'm sniffing air and being fat, man. There ain't much more you can do,
Yep.
That's the big bag. What are y'all up to today?
I worked off today, so I'm staying up a little late tonight.
Apparently,
Good day,
Ray
somebody.
Baby was out there catching some salmon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fresh salmon, man.
Carl,
Nice.
how you doing, Wendy girl? John? What's going on there, little smart pepper fella?
Hey, John. Welcome, buddy.
That is just the coolest thing.
How many people are in here right now? I can't see.
Let's see here. 24.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there was like 20 when I hit the button. I'm just here for a few minutes.
Doug's, what were you up to today?
Oh
Me?
man, that smoke got my eye.
Oh, just getting ready for the winter storm we're going to have. Making sure Bird's got enough heaters surrounding him so he doesn't freeze his green butt off.
Yep. How bad is it supposed to be?
I hear you.
It's just got winter warming. It's 48 right now. It's dropped about 6 degrees in the last 30 minutes. So I don't know. It's winter battery. I don't know.
Mr. Duggar, John Wigg said Duggar needs a tie-dye shirt and a bong hit.
I had that.
Uh,
I don't really like bongs. I'm a joint kind of guy.
Yeah.
I like a pipe, all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
I ain't got the air of a bong anymore, but and then that weed they got now, your lungs couldn't hold the drag.
Yep.
We get down in there, it won't out. Jesus.
Take a good hit, start coughing, and wake up 3 hours later.
Do what?
I said take a good hit, start coughing, and wake up 3 hours later.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that. I'm a trained professional, but
Yeah.
hang out, man.
Like the old comedian Gallagher once said, most people experimented with drugs. I was into full-blown research.
I know I didn't trust old Clinton when he said I didn't inhale. I took a puff and I didn't inhale. Who the hell hits pot and don't inhale it?
A cigar smoker.
I'm a cigar smoker too, so.
You inhale.
Oh man, that was unexpected. I forgot. I'm drinking the Locos, but I forgot they only had one watermelon, so I had to get a sour apple. When you think you're about to hit watermelon and you get sour apple,
No,
that's unexpected.
no, sounds fishy to me.
It's still good, but that was unexpected.
That's about like reaching for a sweet tea and grabbing a Long Island tea.
Right.
Hey, Sandy, I hope you find someone that can help you out.
You know, back in the day when it was real popular, I used to listen to a lot of talk radio, and you have a talk radio voice, big time.
No, I got some shit I got to care of.
Yeah, Duggar's got a great voice.
I was talking about you.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, you know, I smoke about 20 packs.
Speaking of which, could you imagine a radio show with Mr. Duggar and Cuddles talking? That would be one hell of a show.
Oh yeah.
But you know, it's what makes everything is all the people that are there. You can talk about anything, but it's look at the audience and how everyone's feeding off of each other.
Yep.
It's because they enjoy each other. That's the only thing that makes anything good. I mean, you can talk all you want to. But,
one of my favorite hosts, I've forgotten his name. It's been so long since I listened to him. He was out of Pahrump, Nevada.
What is that?
All right, everyone, have a great night, brother.
All right, Aaron. It was he had a talk show. It was I just had it.
Oh, it's late night. It's late night guy, right? With he passed away.
Yes.
Yep. I listened to him every night.
Yeah, he did the UFO alien stuff.
Right. It's what is it? Art Bell.
Art Bell. He was one of my favorites. I used to love listening to him.
He is. Remember the one where he had a guy call in and he lowered a sheet down the hole and it came up in a form.
Yes.
And guys, you got to go find the thing. It's called. I'm going to post it. It is the most. There's so many episodes on Art Bell that are off the chart.
Yeah, if you ever get bored, there's nobody live or anything. Go to YouTube and just search for Art Bell. Anything you click on, it's oh my gosh, it's awesome.
Father Malachi talks about him and exorcism, and he talks about it's unbelievable.
Wiggs Art Bell was in Pahrump, Nevada when he was broadcasting.
Yep.
I remember he used to talk about being way out in the desert.
I heard Art Bell got screwed over by the other guy.
Yeah, he did, big time.
Yeah, but you know what? There's no comparison. No, there's no comparison.
What was the net? What was it?
Good night, Aaron.
Coast to Coast AM.
Yep, that's Coast to Coast AM. And I want to tell you how much that man is part of my life. Every night I used to go to sleep with him because he helped me think about things that I never thought of before.
Right.
I would work and I would listen to him because he kept me thinking in a mundane job.
Right.
Unbelievable man. He was shot at in his house.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he took his content off the air. He went off the air. And I think he knew things that he never broadcast on because I think he knew a lot.
He knew a lot of people that were on his show that told him stuff off the air that he never broadcast.
What was the guy for Area 51?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. He was on so many times.
Yep. And
That's Mr. Duggar. Oh wait, no.
Yep. Guys,
No,
if you don't know who we're talking about Art Bell.
Yeah.
This guy worked for Area 51. Duggar was a guest there.
I've never been to 51.
And I was making a joke, Mr. Duggar.
Duggar is Area 51. Area 51.
No,
he's an
he's
alien.
Agent 51.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what? Duggar, Agent 51. I love it.
Which if you believe a lot of the talk, Area 51, aka Groom Lake, isn't what it used to be. It's still like a military testing ground, but supposedly everything's been moved to another site that is now secret.
Which is Ireland.
I'll turn it back on.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
By the way, I have guys that are going to come on my show. They're going to talk about shit. And one of the stories, if he wishes to tell it, is so unbelievable. Your head's going to come off your shoulders and rotate under your arm. And
yes, I've heard of George Norrie wigs.
Yeah.
Something about a good cozy fire, you know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, I've got a friend that I went to school with that was he's ex-special forces, and he has a lot of contacts in some of the 3-letter agencies, and he tells me stuff all the time that it's just like, oh my God.
Yep. I'm in a heavy military town, right? And this guy came in. I'm not going to say what he was or anything. And he was a pretty high-ranking guy. Anyway, I said, can I ask you a question? And he goes, yeah. I go, so without getting into any detail, what kind of shit do we have that we don't even know of, that no one's talking about? How much more significant is the stuff that we don't know about than the stuff we know about? And he goes, off the chart.
Yeah, we've got stuff that compared to the top-notch technological weapons now is like a 44 Colt Python Anaconda compared to a slingshot.
Dude, we got laser bolt cannons to shoot at UFOs with. Just so you know. They can take out satellites with.
And we need that kind of technology.
Yes, we do.
You know, one thought here. The technology that I understand, I don't know if you've ever heard the rods from God.
Yes.
Yes. Sir.
There was an explosion in China about 3 years ago.
Yep.
It was thought to be the rods from God. Now, there's a guy named Tom Wicks. I think it's Tom Wicks. He's a genius. He's mad. He's insane. And I'll post him too. This guy is off the chart insane, and he actually is consultant for photographs that are posted by our news media and everything. And he goes, this photograph's fake. It's staged. Look at this. And he'll go through all the different things in the photograph. And he goes, this is not even from that region. This is not even from that country. These people don't wear this shit. It's weird. Oh, God, I wish I could think of it. This guy is off. Anyway, I'm going to post it on my community tab tomorrow. I'll find the guy's name. You got to go check this dude out wherever he's hiding right now. It's unbelievable.
What is your channel name, Cuddles?
Johnny Small Pepper.
Oh, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. I recognized the logo icon now.
Yeah. Well, you know, the funny
the Cuddles McMuffin icon.
Well,
I'm sitting there looking and going, I've seen that somewhere before. And I know
They get caught all the time using old photos and trying to say new stuff.
Okay, Wendy.
They've been caught several times in battle pictures out of Ukraine.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I mean,
What's that, Doug's?
I said they've been caught several times staging photos supposedly that were taken in Ukraine, but somebody looked it up and know it was taken 3-4 years ago. At this place in time. You know, they busted them pretty hard on it. So
It makes total sense. There's something so wrong with what's happening in Ukraine. It doesn't make any sense.
No,
It's a money laundering. It's a money laundering. Exactly right. Exactly right.
Right now, they're on their ass right now, though. They're trying to. The military is trying to find accountability. They're trying to follow the money trail. They want to know what's going on. They're sending money for some very sophisticated, very, very expensive weapons. You know, we got people shitting in the roads around in Los Angeles and San Francisco and all over around the United States. People homeless and stuff, and we're sending money to just disappear.
Yep.
That doesn't do anything to support our freedoms. Dude, it's you know, everybody needs to run at the Capitol after the people,
You know, that's
and get accountability. You know,
that's
because
that's just
they taking our money, you know, and then they don't mind taxing us some more.
that's just like the thing with the oil reserves. You know, when Trump was in office, he was gonna stockpile the oil reserves at $24 a barrel, and Congress shot it down and said it was too much. And just the other day,
draining our reserve right now.
Just the other day, that they said that Biden was going to try to restock the reserves with oil at $85 a barrel, and it was approved.
Yeah, man, just another way to launder money, bro.
Just
it's like these books they write.
Just turn the damn spigot back on. It's in our house.
Full-blown country. Yes, I agree. That's a great comment. I agree. There is a lot more than we're privy to. And, you know, one of the things I can guarantee you is for everything we're being told by the media, nothing is true.
Nope.
Not one channel. You go from Fox to MSNBC to CNN. Guys, when you turn on the nightly news, and I'm not political, I'm not getting into politics.
No.
When you turn on the nightly news, you might as well be watching
Saturday Night Live.
Teletubbies. They don't talk about anything significant. They bury every major issue. Everything's okay, guys. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, because you know what? Someone has a flower that grew that's never grown in 50 years. Meanwhile, there's homeless problems. There's people acting like maniacs. There's a healthcare problem. There's a whole bunch of problems. And you know what we talk about? The flower.
Yep.
Yippee.
The same people that's been in office for 30, 40, 50, 60 years who are promising to fix the problems that they caused under their watch. That's ridiculous. That's like go ahead and show the fox how to get in the hen house again.
Well, it's like, you know, they get into office, like you said, they create these problems, then they ask for all this money to fix the problems.
Can you really conceptualize how deep in debt we really are?
I agree with you full blown.
You know, when you go to the bank and they give you a checkbook, you run out of money, you know, they don't cash that check. You know, they're writing rubber checks all over the place.
Yep.
You know.
Sandy, is there anything we can help with?
I don't know, man.
Apparently she had a water leak.
Oh.
And the plumbing had like a wing nut, and that's where it was leaking.
Right.
And she put her spanner on the wing nut, but she couldn't turn it to tighten it down.
Mm-hmm.
They told her to get a cheater bar.
Oh, good.
Put on the end of the cheater to get more leverage.
Mm-hmm.
And from what her last comment, I'm going to say it worked.
Excellent. Family, guys. Family.
I've been watching it over here in the chat.
Hey, Carl, I hope that answers your question, by the way, Indiana, Children, Indiana. And I agree. I think we're headed toward a conflict. I think the whole intent right now is to head in conflict to feed the machine.
Yep.
Well, if you notice, we don't have any. We have troops on the ground over there, but all they're doing is an audit. Okay.
Right.
The representative of the that's supposed to be Joey. He's coming out with a rhetoric. He doesn't make it any better. Donald had walked across North Korea's line and shook the guy's hand. Now the guy's shooting missiles again. I mean,
Yep.
You tell me this. This is pretty crazy stuff, man.
That's because of what.
Look at that handsome Mike.
It goes back to what everybody said.
Yeah,
about
that stupid fire. That wet wood is not working. That fire is not kicking up. It's starting to charcoal and ember. So I figure I'll go back to my face instead. It's like I normally do. What's up, everybody?
I know what's wrong.
Fire face.
Hey, Mike, I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it.
Well, it's really charcoal to ember, like it should spark up, but most of that wood has been rained on for 2 days, so it's kind of not doing what I wanted it to do. It lasted an hour at least.
You know what works really well, Mike, by the way, is a leaf blower.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Yep. And then you light your whole.
Way to start a fire right there. If you don't have a torch, you got a good leaf blower and you got a little bit of fire, that leaf blower be going good.
Yep.
Yeah, if this sparks back up, I'll turn it back over there. But let me show you. Like it's just going to ember mode. Like even though there's 3 logs up there still, and I got about 20 more logs to put on there. But yeah, I'll go back to that camera mode and you'll see it.
Yeah, Mike.
There's no fire left. It's just left. It's just ember.
If you had a leaf blower, you could blow the embers, and it would.
I could get down there and just puff at it.
Hey Ash, how you doing?
Let's see here. Settings.
Don't puff too hard because you'll pass out and go face first into the embers.
Hey, how many people have blown so hard that they were lightheaded? Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leaf blower, much better.
Blown. No. Ashley Brady, Queen of the Nerds, is lurking in the shadow. I love Ashley.
Did we lose someone?
Yeah, I think
we lost. No, I'm here. No, Mike fell out.
I hit the wrong button.
I hope Mike didn't fall into the embers.
Trying to figure out who the hell went out.
Anyway, so you see it back there. It's just a little bit of an orange glow. That's about it. It's ember. There's nothing. It's not lighting up anymore.
Looking for the cast iron now.
Oh wait, there's a spark.
It's getting hot again.
It knows it.
Good job, Carol.
It's drying some of that wood out.
Congratulations, Sandy.
I'm glad you got it fixed, Sandy. Yeah, I agree with country. I believe it's going to end up being some either North Korea or it's going to be China trying to go into Taiwan.
Our adversary, boys. Y'all just go ahead and fix it. That's the one you got to worry about. They're the ones that are doing most of the infiltration from within, stealing all of our info, all of our classified stuff. I mean, we got a senator in Congress who had a spy living with him in a honeypot thing. Swore up. And then you had that one old
I'm glad you got a sword
for 60 years. Her driver for 30 years was a Chinese spy.
And like that was by accident.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I'm telling you. They sold this out. Every one of them has gotten rich. And they still fighting for Trump's fucking taxes. You know, well, you know what? You're setting a precedent if you get them. And Justice Roberts, of all people, gave him a reprieve till after the elect midterms. Of all the justices, that was like, that took me from behind. You know, the Roberts was the one that gave him the reprieve. So they want to stack
Guys,
there's a lot of things you can talk about, you know, but I don't think politics ought to be one on this channel because it.
no, I think we need to stay away from
Mike,
that.
and I don't want to have no trouble.
Hey, could I throw something out there? What is the perfect contest fishing tournament that no one's ever done? What do you think would be a good idea for the perfect fishing tournament or contest that no one's done that's unique? Because everyone does fishing
mine
tournaments.
is the Skunk Master Classic. I came up with the name for a tournament last year called the Skunk Master Classic. You have to prove you're trying. You got to show that you got good bait like skipjack or live bait or whatever. You got to have the good stuff. Put it out there. You got to spread them at different angles. You got to show you're trying to do all the proper techniques. Man, them ambers actually kicked up. Check that shit out.
It's a real fire.
Anyways, but
did you throw some loco on it, Mike?
You still skunk. You don't catch a fish. You'll be the winner. Forget about the itty bitty thing. Like, oh, you caught an itty bitty fish. No, I'm saying you can't catch no fish, even though you tried your damnedest.
Hey, Wendy.
I don't think anybody's ever tried that. The winner catches nothing, even though they tried as hard as they could. I think that's a funny tournament idea. It's called the Skunk Master Classic.
I don't know if it'll work or not. But I found Art Bell live on Art Bell on Periscope. It's on the YouTube channel that has tons of Art Bell's old broadcasts. I posted it, but I don't know if it'll work. I'm not a mod anymore.
I can't believe that thing sparked up just because I went and kicked it twice.
I thought you threw some loco on it, Mike.
No. The loco only goes in the belly. The loco only goes down the gullet.
Speaking of which,
I got the loco right here. Here's the loco. You can't see it because the fire is not in front of it, but that can is a loco. My third one.
You got your girl sitting out there with you enjoying that fire?
No, she's going to bed. She works 12 hours tomorrow. She decided to go to bed, and I said, well, shit, if you're going to bed, after that dinner, I'm going to go ahead and take my ass out back and enjoy some fire for a little bit and do a random pop-up. She goes, all right, love you, see you tomorrow. I still can't believe she shocked the hell out of me the other day and came up on camera. That was crazy. Let's put it this way. My lady is so private, she don't even let me friend her professional pages because she don't want like her clients to maybe accidentally find out who I am and what I do. So I can't even be on her private pages. I mean, her professional pages. So for her to show her face on camera that night, it's probably why it blew me away even more than the chat because I know that that's way out of bounds for her. That shocked the shit out of me.
Have you been drinking all day, Mike?
Yes, I have.
Congratulations. Having a day off.
Matter of fact, I've been drinking all week because I took the days off of work to go to the cabin for our anniversary. And then I scheduled it like I knew what days I had off already. So I've had 6 days off in a row. I've been drinking at the butt crack of dawn every one of those 6 days.
Mike,
Tomorrow's my last day off, and then I go back to work.
You got a little taste what it's like to be retired, man.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, it was a semi-retirement. It was a semi-vacation. I took the weekend off, and then I knew that I don't work Monday because we're closed. I don't work Tuesday and Wednesday because that's my schedule that I finally put up. So I knew that by taking that weekend off, I would have 6 days off in a row. Dang, Biscuit said, "Fuck, I'm gonna show my face too."
You're gonna go live. I'm gonna go up.
I had to go get something to drink, so I put a shirt on.
Yeah, there you go. Where's McMuffin?
We've had entire nights up here where the whole panel was shirtless. You didn't have to, but if you wanted to.
Pepperoni to go.
Y'all don't.
Cheers, brother.
Y'all don't make fun. Y'all don't make fun of my mug.
Yeah.
It's not big enough. That's all I'm saying.
That's a glass of tea right there, bud.
That's
a pitcher of tea.
That's an old 2 quart.
Man, that's not a mug. That's a cup. What's up, Amy?
I hate getting to keep going back and forth to get something to drink, so I just.
Hello, Amy.
I carry a pretty big one myself. So, there you go.
Kelly Bear in the house. JLM, what's going on?
Yeah, Duggar, that's 32 ounces. Mine's 2 quarts.
Yes, sir. I can see that.
Man, that's just a moose cup from Hardee's from back in the day.
Yeah.
I'll drink them growlers, them 64 ounces.
Yeah.
Just tilt them up. I got it. We had the first ones that come out in grabs. We had a little place down here, a little beer, make their own beer and stuff. That's a pretty good place. They had one good pale ale that I really liked. But I just love Shinerbach. I just do. It's so tasty.
Yeah.
It's hard to drink other beers when I know there's a good cold Shinerbach there instead.
Yep.
You know.
Buck, Buck. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Y'all ever drink Pearl beer? That was a Texas beer too. Pearl. That was the first beer I ever drank.
Could I throw something in, guys? Answer to someone in chat.
Yeah.
Hey, Buck. I think you're talking to me. You know, what I understand with TikTok is that TikTok is invasive in your phone. It's stealing all your data. It's stealing everything, right? It's finding out whoever uses it. It's taking your data and it's putting it in a database. They know everything about everyone, right? I don't know anything more than that because I don't use it.
Trump banned it and Joe Biden immediately put it back where they could use it.
Right. I just don't know much about it. I just don't use it.
You know,
good question.
Awesome, Wendy.
Welcome, Amy. Mike, I'm going to step down for a few. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I might be back in chat. I'll be in and out. Take care, guys.
Take it easy.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
I'm not
Speaking of which, it's been a while since I dropped the link. If anybody else wants to come up, I forgot.
It is.
I got forgetful.
Shinerbach's hard to beat, man. Think about Shinerbach, you can even drink it warm, but I prefer it cold.
When I started drinking beer, I started out drinking Sterling Big Mouths.
Yeah. I drink Pearl and Schlitz and Lone Star.
I drink Schlitz, drink PBR.
PBRs, drink and Miller High Life.
Yep.
Champagne beers.
There you go.
And then when Coors come out, man, we used to make over the state line runs to Colorado with the back of that truck up with beer. Bring it back to Texas and double money.
Yep.
Anyway.
Oh, what's up? We got a special guest coming up. I ain't seen him for a minute. What's up, brother?
Howdy.
Man,
What's
Oh,
up,
what's up,
Dominique?
Oh, I've been around. I mean, every Monday. I was there last night. I just didn't say nothing.
Shit, I was so drunk, brother. You know me. I forgot. I might have to watch the replay then.
Mike said,
What's
I was
up?
here.
What's up, Dominic?
Howdy.
Or as Zach likes to say, Dominique.
Yeah.
Was you on
Ah,
panel or just in chat?
Nah, I was in there. I just didn't say anything. Look, I traded Tanya in.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a puppy. The little blue jet.
Yep.
Hey,
I
What you
Jody.
finally was
trade
able
for?
to trade her in.
Aw.
Hi, gorgeous.
Hey,
Got the
Duggar. Hey,
twins in
Dominique.
the house.
Hey, CFF.
My
And
little
is
bird
it
over
Skip
going
in
on.
here?
Yep.
Hey,
That's
big
Skipper.
Skip.
That's a
Hey.
classic panel right here, man. We got Duggar, Big Skip, Dominic, and my CFF. What's
All right.
up?
Last
Sorry
time
That's
I
a
about
was on
good
that.
pop
panel with
up.
Dominic and Big Skip, I had to delete it. Had to delete the
That was
live.
wonderful.
Opened eye and went
I
back
don't
on.
even
I have
know.
no
I don't even
idea
want to
what
know
she is
what happened
referring
that night.
to. I have full deniability. Okay. I might know a little something about it.
I've had to delete 2 or 3 lives with Big Skip.
It ain't
I'm
that
glad
late.
I was only involved in one of them.
It ain't
Yeah.
that late yet.
All right, JLM, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Jody, you see I traded Tanya in?
I know it was a puppy, but I couldn't see it good enough. What is it?
Hey,
Looks like a little
wake
pit.
up. You're
A
lying.
little bully dog. That Lord, let her
A
sleep.
little bulldog?
Poor little thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see its face now. How sweet.
It's so sleepy it can't hardly hold its little head up.
Yeah.
No, somebody paid $1,750 for this dog
Look like a good
Wow.
looking blue dog,
and
man.
gave him to me.
That
Wow.
was actually a pretty good price.
Yeah, they paid half price because their dog had just passed away, and it was he is registered with 4 different kennel clubs.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, he is quad
Wow.
I got a
registered,
parakeet. I got a killer parakeet.
and y'all are gonna love his name. Everybody's in here old enough to remember, so y'all gonna love his name.
Old Yeller.
Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Yeah, baby.
We changed it to
Oh,
Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Roscoe
No,
P.
no, no. It's Roscoe
I mean,
P.
named him the train.
Coltrane.
Yeah, when we
Get
named
it right,
Roscoe
Mike.
P. Coltrane.
That's right. All
Coltrane.
of it's on there. All of it's on his paperwork.
Put it in our Coltrane, no.
Weenie said, somebody please buy my puppies.
Instead of barking, does it go goop goop? I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Get up, cause you finna go into your kennel. So all that sleeping ain't gonna work for me. Cause you not whining tonight, Bubba. You are not whining tonight. He got the brightest blue eyes, the sharpest little puppy teeth, and the funkiest puppy breath ever. I don't see how people say puppy breath smell good.
Nope. They're
Oh,
cute,
God
though.
darn it. My phone just fell over again.
Puppies are sweet.
Yeah, they're great barbecue.
She said she didn't have the time to train him, and she didn't want him to be mistreated.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Do you have a PetSmart near you?
yeah.
My daughter put hers through 2 levels of that PetSmart. It mine's really, really good. It's like 6
I
week
used
classes.
to breed.
Hey,
I
David
used to be a
Smith.
breeder and a trainer.
Okay.
That's why she gave him to me, because she was like, well, I want him to, y'all personalities to match. Both of y'all are buttholes. And he couldn't have had it. I couldn't ask for a better daddy for him. So
What kind of
because
puppies
he's a
do you have,
butthole, I'm a butthole.
Wendy?
I'm stubborn. He's stubborn. But she know I'm gonna win. Ain't that right, Roscoe? Hey, you.
What kind of puppies do you have, Wendy?
Don't you dare chew on my shoe.
David
Yeah.
Yeah,
said,
you
did I
did.
see? David said, did I just see Skip turn up the whole dang T-Jug?
What kind of dogs do you have, Wendy?
Come on. Come on. Come on. Dude, you got to put in an effort, or I'm not picking you up. Come on.
Chiweenies.
You. Come here.
What is that? The Chiweenie.
It's
A
a
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua and a Dachshund.
Yeah.
So one of them designer breeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go for
Hey,
a
what's
pretty
going on,
penny
Robert
around here.
C? Got Robert C in the house.
Howdy,
Said,
Robin.
damn
Robin.
cute pup.
Hey, Robin.
Oh, come here. Your big head butt up here.
Robin's going to be in the
Just
women's
darn it.
tournament coming up this weekend. Is Tanya in it?
Not that I know of.
Why didn't she enter it? That one team?
She didn't want to.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I mean, I could be lying, but I ain't. I'm gonna bite you back.
Yeah, man is dog.
What I thought.
Well, hey, love you guys. I'm gonna stay down. I'll be around and chat some. I'm gonna go in there and cook me something to eat. I ain't been eating 3 or 4 days. I'm wither
Stay,
away.
All right,
Duggar.
brother.
Stay,
I'm about to
Duggar.
do the same thing. I ain't gonna be up long because I'm finna.
Do what, Jody?
I'm gonna go fishing in the morning, and I got a appointment tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow.
I don't know, man.
What's
I'm
wrong
trying to
with
get all
you?
mad. You
I
Who
gotta go
said,
to the
what's
doctor.
wrong with you?
I just have to go get checked out.
Okay.
He old like us. He got to get them regular checkups.
I don't never go to the doctor.
No,
I don't never
I
get sick or anything.
ain't had one in a while. Especially, I haven't had this kind of checkup since I was 23,
Oh.
24.
Well, them
No,
checkups.
I done had plenty of physicals. I done had to turn and cough. I had to turn and cough not too long ago when I went to get checked to see if I was a match to donate bone marrow for my mother.
Yeah.
Were you a match?
Yeah. Shoot. Man, I'm telling you, the kid been going through it. Let's see. Found that my mother has cancer.
No.
I'm the only match in the family, the immediate family, which was a 1 in a million chance to donate bone marrow. I lost a sister. She lives up in Chicago.
Aw.
Her husband was a genius. He turned himself in after he murdered my sister.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then he turned himself in. I'm like, he waited there, called the police, and told them to come get him now.
Yeah.
And completely confessed. Told them every single thing that happened.
That rat bastard.
So, yeah.
Sorry,
That's
sorry,
what your
Dom.
boy. That's what your boy been going through.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
so
bub.
sorry.
Oh, y'all know me. I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but that's your family.
True. Amy. I'm okay. I'm okay now. I wasn't, but I am now.
Well, you can grab me anytime you need a jabber session, bubs. You hear
Sis
me?
Ness, Carmel, howdy. Amy, thank you. Howdy. Sis Rose, howdy. Howdy, Wendy. John Wick. I had to jump over there and say howdy to everybody.
Sorry to
But
hear
yeah,
that, Dom.
y'all know me. I'm stubborn. And I got the call. And when I got the call, I grabbed Bertha,
Yeah.
among others, and I got ready to go for a ride. And they was like, "Don't even waste your time." He called the police, told them to come arrest him, and confess to everything. I was like, "Huh." He was smart.
I know who Bertha is.
Do what?
I know who Bertha is.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got a birthday. All except me. Mine went down with my boat with the rest of my rifles and stuff. Dadgummit.
Oh no.
All my ammo, all that shit is at the bottom of the boat.
No. It's blasphemy. Yeah, I gotta.
Just in case somebody come looking at us.
I mean, sitting right here in my chair, I got 4. I got the very first. I finally got the very first. Well, the first legal weapon, firearm I ever owned. My mother finally gave me my 410 shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Single shot or pump? Bolt action?
Pump.
What is it?
Oh, is it the first legal one?
I'd love to have a pump 410. I had one growing up. I sure
He said,
loved
I've
it.
always had one, but this is my first legal one.
Yeah. The first one I ever owned was a single shot 12 gauge that was sawed off to yeah. I didn't saw it off.
Yeah,
But it
sawed
was
off
done
down to the
correctly.
barrel. Yeah. My sister's dad had 2 of those underneath the bed. Them sawed off double barrel shotguns underneath the bed.
Yeah.
I had a single and a double.
Yeah,
Mine
his
were
was
underneath
both
the
doubles.
house.
Not me. I'm a grown American. I keep it where I can snatch it up if I need it. I got a little short barrel. There was only 1,000 of them made. Little pump 12 gauge, just hold the trigger, and it just boom, 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 like that. 500 were given to the trench infantry. 500 were given to the penal institutes.
Ooh.
So it's pretty awesome little short barrel gun, but it's legal.
See, my uncle left me a.
No! Wait a minute, hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it looks like we have another freaking tragedy going on here. Wendy said, "Mike, prayers up." Cody, Hog Deer 79, which is a guy I follow. Love his stuff. His sister passed away in a car accident
Oh
yesterday.
my God, man! Bless his
Man,
sad
dang it.
story.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
prayers are with him.
Man, so many people that we love and adore and we watch, and just so many things seem to happen from time to time. Yeah, that's a big one
Sound like
too.
we need to pray for Sis Rose too. They had another typhoon.
Man, I was so far behind in chat. I just saw that.
I did see a pussycat. I did see a pussycat.
No, I just saw the present chat. I just saw the
I
present chat. No, it
saw a
wasn't
pussycat,
present.
but
It
I
was like
did
20
see
that's
minutes
my
ago.
a
biscuit.
pretty cat.
I thought I saw a pretty cat.
23 pounds.
Little bitty putty tat.
Ooh-wee. Dude, wake up.
Yeah, I know Southern Gale's leaving channel too. Yeah,
I got all kinds of
I will
pets.
check that out.
I got pet deer. I got pet
Thank you, Randy.
coyotes, turkeys.
That's great, Stan. Great news, Stan.
Congratulations, my brother Stan.
Yeah, it's good to hear some good news in the midst of all the bad news. I did see that earlier when your lady posted that.
Praise God.
That's awesome, Stan.
Yeah.
And everybody switched their cancer to prayers to Dominic's mom. Get them, prayer warriors.
Hey, man, I can never use too much prayer.
No, that's true, bro.
Trust me. And I got that from her. She the one that told me that. She was like, boy, don't ever tell nobody you don't need prayer.
Yeah.
You can never have too much. I said, yes, ma'am.
I tell you what, when my bar passed, I had so many people praying for me, dude. It was so humbling. You don't even know. The community I was in, I had people call me all during the day because, a few of them had my number. They'd call me on Messenger because I'm on Facebook. And, darn, dude, they had me in tears. It made me grin and smile, and
That's
just
good,
humbled
David.
me. Just humbled me, man. I didn't know that there were still good people out there like that, but there is.
I do. Yeah, I do.
I can't wait to try my new fishing pole. Just change the
I
subject.
will, Wendy. I will. Yes, there you go. Change it. Yes,
Okay.
let's change it.
My buddy gave me a skeet reef pitching stick. I can't wait to go hook channel cat with it.
I know I'm going to catch something. I got this young fella. Well, he's young to me. He been wanting to go catfishing and catch some fish. So we're supposed to be going out in the morning, and then, like I said, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow afternoon. Then I can't miss. They got a little ultrasound on me and run some other tests. So I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna let them draw 50,000 pints of blood because I know that's what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So you going in for a full-fledged physical or what?
Now I've already went through. And see, here's the crazy part. So I went through my physical and healthy. Brahma bull. Then I just had a few issues. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I had some. No, day before yesterday. No, I called today, appointment tomorrow. So yeah, it was yesterday. had some complications, and I was like, yeah, I might want to get that checked out.
Yeah, well,
Hadn't been through that since I was 23, so
I've been more
wake
to
up.
I've been to the doctor more in the last 6 years than I had in my entire life.
I know, right?
You know, they say I'm in pretty good shape for an old fat man. You know, except
Well,
for my
I
heart,
was,
little COPD, and that CRS is what's real bad with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't
man, I've
remember.
had CRS for years.
Can't remember shit either. You know, and probably won't get it back either. I hide stuff from myself all the time. That's the damnedest stuff. That's what's starting to get bad. I hide stuff from myself.
I
You know,
don't
I used to,
hide stuff. I put stuff up to find it and then don't know where I put it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's hiding it,
Yeah.
putting it in its proper place. Barb
Yep.
trained me to do that. And now I can't. I don't know. I'm fixing to clean house up. Well, I'm fixing to back my truck up and everything I haven't touched in the 5-6 months that I've been in this trailer. I'm gonna put in the back of that truck. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna sell what I can on the corner. I'm gonna take the rest to the Goodwill or Salvation Army.
Yeah.
And when I leave here, if I can't put it in the back of the truck, I don't need it.
Ferocious.
Your daddy let me sleep. Damn.
No, he has to sleep in his kennel.
That's
He
smart,
has
man.
to. He has to learn.
I believe.
Once he learned to sleep in his kennel and everything else, then we can go further. But he got to learn
I believe
that.
in the kennel. I believe in kennel training dogs.
Yeah. And this right here, it's his bedtime and he wants to sleep. Well, we're not in bed yet, so he can't sleep yet.
My two favorite words were kennel up. And, you know, you didn't even have to look at them. You know they were going to go get in their kennel. You know.
Yeah, I'm a high believer. I always have been. My first pit ever. That dude there, I kennel trained him, and he was smart enough to be able to get out of it, but he was also smart enough to stay in there.
Yes, didn't take him a couple of smart times of getting out to learn that he's the smarter staying in, huh?
Exactly. He was like, "Oh, Dad,
Oh, Dad, damn.
you caught
Okay,
me."
I'll stay in here.
Yeah. So after
We got a big skip up there with the kitty and Dom down there with the doggy.
yeah, this is my training on Tanya. I think I upgraded.
I just
I'll
passed my
probably end
favorite
this in
fishing
about
spot.
15 minutes, y'all. My fire pit is definitely dying out. I'm not seeing no more flare up. It's gonna be midnight. I'm gonna take my butt to sleep. So about 15 minutes, just that heads up.
I'm gonna slide
Sorry
out
to
here right
interrupt.
now, man. My
The chat's
stomach just
good,
dried
but
up.
I always like to give the heads up on when I'm leaving.
I ain't supposed
Don't
to
worry
eat this
about it.
late at night, but I'm gonna go fix me something to eat. I'll talk to you folks soon.
It's been
Y'all
a
have a
great
beautiful
panel
All
night.
right,
up here
Mr.
this
Duggar.
evening and a great chat for a random pop up. I appreciate all of y'all.
Oh,
Night,
yeah.
Miss
Hi,
Doug.
Ducker.
Night, Dominic. Skip.
All
Mike.
right.
Night,
Good
Mr.
night.
Duggar.
Get
Have
your
a good one,
trash.
Doug.
God bless you.
Oh
Night,
yeah.
night.
Hope God points everybody towards the direction they need, and He covers them with His love. Remember that one thing, Mr. Duggar, he does love everybody. Y'all take care of your little bitty selves.
Bye.
You know we
See
love
you
you,
later, Mr.
Duggar.
Duggar.
I'm a goofy ass. I keep trying to throw up the peace symbol like I normally do because I'm always on camera. This is the first time I
Yeah.
haven't been on camera. Let me turn this around real quick. Let me find my settings because that fire is done. It's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna turn this crap around.
Howdy, Sandy
Look
Toes
look
and
how
Robin
dead that
C.
fire is.
Night, Carl.
Robin C. He
So
is 9 weeks. He was actually born on my birthday, August
Well.
16th. I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I,
What's up, good people? So for the last 10 to 15 minutes or whatever, I'm gonna hang out here on the screen because that fire is dead. Y'all can
Yeah.
see in my eyes. I had quite a bit of loco.
Yeah.
I
So
love
what's up?
y'all. I appreciate y'all. And if anybody leaves before I do cut it at that even midnight, thanks for coming up. All the panel. It's been a great panel tonight. All the chatters. It's been a great chat tonight. Everybody who's going through those things, you know, stay strong, respect, prayers, whatever we can do. It kind of hits me like so hard when I'm hearing so many people. Like I even heard Don R is going through some stuff too, and it's like, damn. Don R, I heard is like in some assisted living or some shit tonight too, and I'm like, damn.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, he must be in there for rehab.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is he was supposedly going through some stuff. I don't know the full details yet. I'm gonna have to check tomorrow. Because when I was over in 2 different feeds tonight, I heard people talking about Don R going through some stuff. So,
Yeah, I heard that
but I
too.
don't
I
know
don't
the
know
full
what it was
details
about.
yet, so I'm kind of out of the loop. But I'm gonna check into it tomorrow. Hey, Danielle Barnes, what's up? And then
I had
obviously
to.
Don's going
I
through
had,
stuff, and then just so many people go through so many things when you get to meeting so many people. Yeah, kind of hit you when you're hearing about it all. You're like, well, shit, my day wasn't too bad then.
Yep.
nope.
Yeah, I say that every day.
It reminds me of the story. There's a little saying. I forget the full thing, but it's basically I was sad. I was sad because I had no shoes until I saw the person with no feet. That'll put some shit into perspective for you.
Yeah.
You were mad or sad because you didn't have no shoes, but then you saw somebody walking down the street with no feet. Like they definitely got it worse than you. So don't ever think you're the only one going through some shit. A lot of other people are too, and that put it in perspective for me. That
Yep.
old school saying put it in perspective for me. That hey, no matter how bad your day is, what's up, Begging? Somebody's always got it worse off. So keep your stuff in perspective. And if your stuff is worse than theirs, then you can be like, hey, don't tell me about your problems because I got it worse. On Sunday, I was told he couldn't keep anything down. Oh, man. Drew asked about him. I said, I ain't seen him. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, but John,
I was wondering
I've
about
been eating
him.
them sandwiches for too long. I need something to go right at least, once. If I have one good year, I think I'd be, I think it'd be time to meet my maker. If I
Yeah.
have a good year. I wouldn't know
I
how to
hope
act for
next
the
year is
whole
better
year.
for everybody because this has been a rough year. It seems like it's been a rough year for a lot of folks with either life or even just the basic stupid stuff like, trying to fish or YouTubing or whatever else. We've had a
Believe
lot of good laughs, but we've also had a lot of bad, like, cries, like things that's gone on, like Randall losing his wife, and just so much
scary.
stuff that's been been terrible too, but there's also been a lot of good times, and that's what I try to focus on when we're having fun and trying to cheer people up through their pains. That's what I try to focus on. All right,
Yeah,
y'all got about 8 more minutes. Now I'm taking my butt to bed.
brother, I'm gonna go ahead and call it because I'm finna try to get him situated. I'm finna start this my tablet with this heart beating sound.
Ooh, ah, ah.
I'll probably
Oh,
go
I
ahead and jump
figure it.
on off. I still got about an hour drive.
Oof.
All right, Jody, be safe on your drive.
All
Be
Yeah,
right.
safe, Jody.
and
See
let
y'all
somebody know
later.
you made it safely.
I think I
Okay.
Have a good one, CFF.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right, bye, Jody.
Bye.
Dude, wake up. All
I
right,
think
let
I'm
me
gonna
get.
jump down too.
I'm gonna go ahead and get him situated. I already done picked up his food. I'm finna go ahead and call him right now. You breezy, brother.
All right, brother. I appreciate you coming up.
See you on the next one,
Oh
Mike.
yeah. Oh definitely. Next time I say something, I won't leave you hanging like that again.
Have a good one, Don. Have a
Hey,
good one,
back
Mike.
row hillbillies, what's up? Thanks for dropping in. We're kind of saying our goodbyes for the most part. I'm hopping off of here in about 4 minutes.
I'll see you
I'm
next time,
rounding out
Mike.
at about midnight. And we have Big Skip up here as well this evening. I appreciate that, Big Skip.
Oh yeah. We'll see y'all later.
Yep. All right, there we go. Everybody that came up on my panel this evening, I appreciate that. That's my neighbor's light. Look at this bright ass light over here. Look at that bright ass light. That's my neighbor's light. It peers into my bedroom window, so I have to block out my window. Pisses me off. Anyways, we had a fire pit going over there earlier. Most of my wood is wet, so it never really got to be a big fire, but it was a decent fire pit. We had a lot of great people on panel this evening. Everybody from Cuddles McMuffin to Big Skip, uh, Pontoon Jody, my CFF. Been a lot of wonderful people in chat. I have a helicopter flying above me right now. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but there's a helicopter up there. Anyways, it's been fun in chat. I've had a great time. I really, really appreciate you guys, especially because it was a random live. I didn't schedule it. I just said, hey, I'm going to go live tonight. I had fun. I hope you guys did as well. What do we got here? Yep, I got 2 minutes left. Get Pool, what's up? He says you were supposed to have wet wood. No, wait, he says you're supposed to have your wood wet. Yeah, especially on the anniversary, right? It's my 20-year anniversary in the last weekend, so yeah. Anyways, what I'm just saying is I love you guys. I'll see you out there too, begging. What's up, brother? Um for being a random thing, like even people popped in and said, I didn't even know you were live. It's because I normally ain't. I couldn't schedule it quick enough. I just said, hey, I'm gonna go start this fire. Once the fire had one little bitty flicker, I clicked the live button and went live. So, but anyways, I've had fun. I hope you guys have had fun. Uh, I love you dearly. You guys keep me sane. You give me. I don't like people in general, but I love you guys that I've met since I've done this. So, you guys take away some of my depression that I go through and stuff, and I appreciate you for it. So, with that said, love you guys. Appreciate everybody that came in. Have a good night. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Everybody out there going through the shit they're going through, stay fucking strong. Fist up. Stay strong. Prayers and thoughts for you guys. Whatever you need, if you need anything, if you just want to let go too and come in here and just shoot the shit and have fun, I hope that you find that here. I hope if you're having a bad week, a bad day, or you're going through some shit in your life and you want to come in here and have fun, I hope that's what you can find here. Because it's what I try to do. And you guys provide it for me, so I hope I can provide it back. Mike's Fishing Home, checking out. See you guys later. Have a great night. I'm going to get back in there.